Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for November. Wow, that was weird. Apparently, I'm jumping ahead here, Leo, for February 3rd through February 9th of 2020. So, listen, by me saying that, you may want to go back and look at some of the November readings. There might be some things that are still in there for you to hear because that's really odd that that would happen, that I would say that. Now, I do want to let you know, Leo, as I am with all the signs, that before I started doing the weekly readings, I had finished a personal reading and I chose, this candle, this setup, the person here, figurine, I couldn't think of the word. And it looked so nice to me that I was like, you know what, I'm going to leave this up for the weekly readings. And the reason I say that is because there's a sense of peace this week, a sense of airiness, freshness, very uplifting, very calm. And so this has been true for all the signs that I have done so far this week, that this overall feeling is there. So I just kind of wanted to say that because it's really very nice, right? So again, after I did that personal reading, I definitely was like, this needs to stay. Spirit's like, leave it alone, let it stay. It's got a good feeling about it. So very interesting. Now, for you, Leo, your overall energy that the divine pulled out this week is the Bee Goddess. So this card represents that you are not alone in achieving your goals, okay? Sometimes we set our goals, our achievements, what we want to manifest, and we really feel like we have this solo effort. But what we don't realize is that that's an illusion, okay? There's interconnectedness between spirit and you, between fellow human beings and yourself. But you've been so busy that you're not seeing the team behind you, right? Look at this team, okay? This is a card of definitely trusting in the universe, and that message seems to be coming out for all the signs too about, everybody's at different levels. Some are already, yes, I'm in the flow of that. Some are, okay, I need to open up and trust it, right? So this definitely is about a week of trusting that the universe has your back. Now, the very first card out in the tarot here is beautiful. It's the Eight of Swords. Because you've been so busy with your head down focusing, it's a good thing, don't get me wrong. Staying focused is a good thing. But sometimes it blinds us to the things around us, which creates this sense of anxiety or fear. I'm never going to accomplish this alone. I've got so much to do, right? Those kind of feelings. The nice thing is this week you release that, okay? You're releasing that anxiety of feeling like you have to hit everything on your list by yourself, okay? So that's really nice. You're kind of lifting your head up and going, oh, yes, the universe is supporting me. They're helping me achieve these goals. There are people in my life that are helping me, whether you know it or not. That's just how the universe works. Then you have the Four of Cups here, okay? The Four of Chalices, the Four of Cups. This is important, okay? Because these are offers and opportunities that are coming to you, handed to you from the universe, but your head has been down, so you haven't seen them. You've been rejecting them without even knowing you're rejecting them. So this is a week of lifting your head up, feeling that calm sensation that things happen when, in divine timing. And when you do that and you relax, look at him, very relaxed, just laying there on his chase lounge, When you do that, then you can see the opportunities and the offers that are coming in. All right. So again, this is a week of relax. It's happening. The universe has divine timing, right? You're not alone in trying to accomplish these goals, all right? Try to manifest. You are not alone. Lift your head up and see the opportunities that are coming in. Then you have the High Priest, and this is all about, yes, that inner wisdom, that intuition, following your gut feeling this week. Don't be so logical, okay? We don't need to do the pros and cons list this week. What we need to do is understand and feel how our body reacts to things, what our intuition says. Okay, so for example, I will give you a very good example of this. last night out of the blue, my daughter came to me, well, she texted me and she said, I want to go to this concert. I just got a free ticket, da 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 da. And I am very, I want to say, loose with my children. They're older and I want them to be able to make their own decisions in life. And I'm not a very strict parent, okay? However, so I would normally would have said yes to this. However, something inside me said, yeah, this doesn't feel right. So I was like, well, I need to know who the musician is, who the band is, where is it located, all of this stuff. And then I looked it up on Google and I saw that one, this was not really her type of music to begin with. And two, the crowds that are in this particular venue it's older, it's very angst type of music, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with that. However, it was not for her. So even before I looked it up, my gut was telling me no, and I went with my gut, and it was the right decision. And she wasn't even upset about it. She was almost relieved that I said no, right? So that's just an example of going with your gut when your gut is absolutely on point, okay? So your intuition is very much on point this week. Very, very much. Then you have the Knave of Pentacles. I love this. You are inspired this week to start something new when it is in regards to your money. There's a new idea. There's a branching out of your business. Maybe you own your own business and you're adding a new service. Maybe there's a new job and there's a career or something you saw and you're like, I don't really know if I have the qualifications for this, but I'm going to apply anyway. And you get it, right? And yeah, there's like, oh, this is great, but it's something new and different, okay? It doesn't mean that there's necessarily an ending to anything else, but it is something new and different. Now, it could be an ending to something else. But this is definitely about bringing in, a new way to bring in money into your life, okay? You hear the term passive income, things like that. Most people these days are not doing just one thing to bring in income. So this, I feel, is a branching out. Now, Leo, look, here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, this is the divine handing you an opportunity or a gift, right? And that's what the aces are about. Whether we choose to take it or not, that's up to you, right? So the Four Cups, opportunities and offers coming in. So this is an opportunity of, a new way to bring in money. It's a financial opportunity. And again, everything's very relaxed here. It's almost like, yeah, I knew this was coming. I just had to lift my head. I'm in a more relaxed state. I'm trusting the universe. I know they've got my back. There's a sense of calmness this week, a sense of knowing, which is that intuition. Then you have the Empress. Yes, we love that Empress, right? Because that Empress, she does the work, okay? So she nurtures everything in the forest, right? She nurtures the trees, the plants, the animals, the people, everything, right? She nurtures everything. She knows how to entice it to grow. She's always in the flow. She doesn't worry about where her abundance is coming from. She just knows abundance is coming. All right? I have to grab my coffee, guys. Sorry, Leo. One day I will get over this bug completely. So again, it's this sense of knowing abundance is coming into you. How do I want to say this? You're not worrying about the how. Okay, you're not worrying about the how this week. You just know it's coming. Okay, you have faith and trust in the universe because you have had your head down and you have been working on it. Sorry, and there is nothing wrong with that. However, when we stay focused like that, there is a moment where we need to lift our head back up and kind of look at, oh, wow, look at what we created by this focus, and we're missing the opportunities that we've created ourselves, right? And here it is, just as Spirit is saying, you have the Eight of Pentacles. That's that head down, mastering, hard work, doing what you're needing to do. And again, nothing wrong with that. But it's time to lift your head up, okay, to see that you are surrounded by your team, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, the universe, the divine, right? And they are like, hey, we've noticed. We've seen the hard work here. Let us meet you halfway. But you got to lift your head. Then you have, to no surprise here, you have the Three of Wands. This is expansion, opening your eyes up, looking at the horizon, seeing that there's so much more. And that's all Spirit's asking you to do, is take a step back, look at the big picture, look at everything that's coming in. You've done the detail work, now look at the big picture and be open to receiving these opportunities and offers that are coming in for you. And then you have, and this again is no surprise, this is a sense of, okay, I've ticked off or checked off, whatever you want to call it, this box and this box, and I've done this work and this work and this work. And then your list of things that you're trying to accomplish, all of a sudden you have to look at it and you've got to rearrange it, right? So this is a card of reprioritizing what's next, okay? What do I do next? Because we often do that, right? The first list that we do, the first outline, if you will, does change, and it's supposed to. So it's a reevaluation. But again, there's this airiness, this calmness. This isn't like, oh my gosh, energy. This is just, okay, let's be in the flow with the universe. And I have goosebumps. That's Spirit telling me, yeah, drive that point home. There's not anxiety with this, okay? There's just, okay, let's do this. And then you have, Leo, the Ten of Cups, which is all about being in harmony. Being in harmony with the universe, feeling bliss, feeling joy, feeling thankful, having gratitude in your relationships here, in the 3D realm, partnerships, work, love, whatever it might, family. Everything is very much in harmony this week. It's just a really nice energy. Just everything's in the flow, and it's not just your sign, I'm telling you. Now we have the Strength card. And what I get from this, usually I get, your strength, inner strength, courage, those type of things. And it's not saying that it isn't that, but in your reading, what I am getting, Leo, is strength in numbers. That's what keeps popping in my head, strength in numbers. All the universe, all your team, your angels, your guides, all backing you up. And they're just letting you know, we're here. We have strength in numbers to bring into fruition the life that you want. And then you have the Lady of Chalices. Yes, this is all about being in the flow with the universe. Okay, the Lady of Chalices does not just use logic. She goes with her gut, right? She follows her intuition. And that is all that Spirit is asking is, hey, you've been working so hard. This is great, but we need you to step back. We need you to just let the information we're giving you come in, the offers, the opportunities, etc. Okay? So much so that the bottom of the deck for you is it's the Wheel of Fortune, right? Good luck and karma coming in. And not just on a whim. This isn't like, oh, well, yeah, things are just... No, it's because you put in the hard work. This is the end of a cycle, a new cycle beginning. This is reaping the rewards of your hard work. All right? So, and a lot of signs are getting that reaping of rewards, right? In one form or another through the tarot. Because we have been planting the seeds. We have been working hard. 2020 is a year of stability. We're definitely prioritizing we're building on new foundations this year, which will continue over the next decade, right? We are at the beginnings of building something solid. And I love this. So you'll start to see money flow in, whatever it is that you're trying to attain, right? So it will start coming in. Little by little, some of you big chunks, but it will. Then lastly, they brought out the Joy card. Spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the result. Yes, okay. Absolutely, right? Be grateful. Gratitude is... it's a space that we live in. It's an energy that we live in. And I'm telling you, when you live in that space of gratitude, thank you, universe, and, you really are, it's coming from that heart space. I'm telling you, it just attracts so much abundance. So much abundance, okay? So live in that space of joy. It looks like a really good week for you, Leo. It absolutely does. All right, these are your messages from Spirit this week. Please put in some comments. I do read each and every one. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value to you. And of course, don't forget to click the little bell. That bell notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. So blessings to you until next time, Leo.